Hello, everyone, and welcome to Valhalla Esports Season 4, some games from week number 5. I'm joined tonight by Blitzkrieg Pyro. We're having the production boys hold down the cast today. How you doing?
Doing all right, doing all right. Welcome one, welcome all.
Thank you. And we'll be checking out the games from FF15 against InzertNameThere. Each team with a sub. Um, On the side of FF15, we've got Smoothie in that top lane, the Salt jungling, Bentage in that mid lane as the captain, Fox subbing at ADC, and then KB Jelly in support. For insert name there, we've got Omega the Reaper top, Mont Blanc jungle, Halcyon subbing in the mid lane, Sathos ADC, and insert name here, captaining in the support role. How you feel about this matchup?
Should be a nice quick series, about 30 minutes of gameplay if FF15 follows their namesake.
Yeah,
No, but
it's part of the contract.
two of the teams right now in the upper half of the standings. So this should be a really good matchup at the time. So I think INT was 4-0 and FF15 was 3-1 at the time of this game, correct?
Yep, coming in this week, both looking pretty good, and INT sitting as the only undefeated team left in the season. But with that, we'll jump on in to draft number 1. As we see, insert name there on the blue side, F15 on the red side. Got the Morgana ban away for Bentage, Cannon ban away for Halcyon. What up, Salt? How you doing? Then the Poppy band away, likely aiming at KB in that support role since he is known for that Poppy. Zach taken away, one that Mont Blanc's really been liking in that jungle. Recovering, yeah, I heard you had some mouth surgery. Hopefully you're doing alright. Maokai banned away from insert name there, just a solid pick. And then Trundle been being a terror in that top lane, taken away by FF15. And then insert name there, wanting to pick up that Xerath as the first pick. Another good pickup for mid and take away from Bentage at the same time.
Yeah, a lot of focus gets put Bench's way right now, and it doesn't seem to be slowing him down much.
Mayo was banned from me. Yeah, your Mayo's just too scary, KB. They don't want to experience it. FF15 answering with that Lux pickup. And this being the patch where her passive had just been buffed, so has been looking pretty scary here lately. That Lux. And also grabbing the Nautilus, a nice solid engaged champion for that support role. Land a hook, get the root on the auto, and then once you hit 6, have the extra knock-up with your ultimate. See what the answer is from insert name there. Picking up that Thresh, going with another hook champion, so just got a bunch of hookers down in that bot lane.
Yeah, a lot of CC coming out so far. I think I'd like to see like the Amumu pick there for Insert, but I think he's trying to be a more supportive support.
Yeah, you could still
than
do the
engaged.
Mumu for jungle if you wanted. But picking up that Ashe, even more CC, looking for some engaged potential so far for insert name there. See if they answer with the bot lane match of their own or if they want something else. No bans on covert is crazy. Well, it's hard to ban covert when he's not in the game.
Bum, bum, bum,
Meanwhile,
bum.
Varus getting the pickup, so looking at that Varus not on the spot lane. Surprised there was no Bard game play. I mean, you could have picked Bard and left it up for you, KB.
True.
Yeah, Ray. Fox was subbing in for Covert, and Halcyon is subbing in for Deity this week. As we get the Udyr ban coming out, the Kane ban coming out. Taking away the Riven from Omega the Reaper. Definitely plays that champ a lot, so good ban away there. And the Lilia, which I guess is focused towards the jungle, as they're
Yep.
looking at that Volibear pick. Still pretty strong. Could go top or jungle still, so still a bit of a flex right there. And we'll see how Inzer wants to round out their team count.
Fiddlesticks coming out. Again, lots of layering of CC. I don't really see a frontline tank so far. I think that's
Yeah.
what's their top lane might need to go that direction here.
Yep, would be a good rounding out as we see the Malphite come in. So even more engaged, but a nice big beefy tank to put up in the front. Definitely looking for those big 5-man team fights on the side of insert name there. See what FF15 wants to play into that. With the Jarvan pick, now this is interesting because I know Smoothie's been playing that Jarvan top fair amount and has been liking it. So I would guess this is the Jarvan top in the Volley jungle.
This isn't the cheese lethality J4, is it? This is an actual build J4.
I don't think it's lethality, but I don't 100%
Okay.
know what he's been building there. You wouldn't exactly want to go lethality into Malphite, I think. So I'd expect more of a standard build from him. But how do you feel about the lineups?
I kind of look at insert name there, and I kind of worry about like overall damage. I can kind of see where they can get some damage angles, but they get behind in one or two of these lanes. I kind of worry about overall damage depending on how you build Malphite. I mean, he really needs to be tank. So if they kind of get behind, I worry about overall damage.
Sure.
You get a Varus over there, a Lux for FF15, and a lot of beefy front line to stand behind for those two. Between the Volibear, the J4, the Nautilus, it's going to be a little harder to get onto the Lux and the Varus. Again, so they do have some peel on insert, but I just don't know they have enough front line. Like Thresh is more kind of like a fighter kind of tank. Again, just not going to get enough gold to really get that beefy generally. So I think just the frontline advantage and then the ability to deal out that damage from the backline, I think FF15 has more potential there. Again, if the Ashe can get ahead for Sathos, I think they can do the damage, but the distribution is not, I think, quite as smooth as FF15's.
Yeah, sure, for sure. I think if they can get good fights around Fiddlestick ult, then that'll kind of help them out. But if FF15 plays well around that, it might be tough for INT.
Yeah,
But yeah.
if they can land the Wombo for sure, I mean that'd always be a good thing.
Well, let's see how they do it as we jump into game number 1. I will switch your screen. See better.
Alright, so we are seeing that J4 top lane here on HYG Smoothie. Going with a grass build there. Assault taking the Volibear jungle.
Yeah, so he's starting that Doran's, doesn't tell us too much, just, kind of a standard pick. They do have a stacked push, so might be looking for that late invade for the side of FF15. Kind of spread out, drop that ward down bot for INT, so should be able to spot this out and hopefully keep themselves safe. We'll see if anyone's napping. Oh, flash in from KB, unfortunately hits that wall and gives a couple emotes as they walk out.
He said, I don't need that flash anyways. Alright.
They do
Not
drop.
gonna take X flash.
They do drop a ward. It doesn't look like they got one on the buff itself, but we'll see. Fiddle is down in that region, and we'll have some knowledge. A good ward from Omega to drop it on the red side, red buff, and they will have equal information, so everyone knows where the enemy jungle is starting out this game.
bunch of information being shared. It's good.
So, we got mid where we got that battle of the poke mages, so let's see how that goes. And then, just some auto trading, both with grasp, so I'd expect a non-lethality Jarvan with grasp.
Right. Be some beefy boys up there.
It will be somewhat important if you can have either the Xerath or Lux have a lead. As far as the poke game, it'll be pretty big for setting up some mid-game team fights, so it'll be interesting to see if there's any pressure there early. With a nice hook from KB, it lands on Sathos, but a nice play from Insert. Doesn't even know he has that ping playing from New Zealand, saving Lady Carry.
Yeah, really nice play there. Denies the auto route off from the Nautilus, which is where that additional damage really would have come from.
Yeah. But a smart engage from KB and Fox, knowing they got the level 2 first. Smart time to trade. Cameras all over the place, looking at all the little poke going on. Mega getting a little bit of trade, hit level 3 first. Gets the slow and uses that empowered auto as he's looking to crash this wave.
Looks like Smoothie's doing a better job of farming up there. Reaper's just trying to push the wave.
Yeah, definitely has more CS yet to catch. But at this point, as the Malphite, you kind of want to reset that wave before there's a bear in your face.
Speaking of.
Looking like the Salt's looking at top, drops a ward. Looking like Omega got the crash, gets the back safely, will not have to risk his life. But Salt's throwing up that Scuttle Crab on the top side, see if Mont Blanc wants to fight him or we'll just give it over.
Oh, he's looking.
Showing up a little late, so it should be Volies. See if they... Oh, does get the Fear and Drain up, and now Volies going in.
Halcyon with their early mid advantage on both health and forcing Vintage back. Looks like Vintage is going to hang around, but Volibear's coming down.
Yeah, both pretty low, but have the junglers here. Assault flashes in, gets the stun off on Halcyon, and picks up first blood. Well done, the Salt.
Play with fire, you get burned.
Yep, both very low, just not respecting the potential flash. As unfortunately for Halcyon, getting stunned as he tries to flash away, and that will spell his doom. Oh, here we got the engage from KB and Fox in the bot lane, forcing out the Ghost and flash from Sathos. But trade back a little bit, gets the Unite on KB Jelly, as they're both extremely low. Flashing away is Fox with the Flay, hitting both, taking down one. Ashe will not fall and gets both kills, one apiece for both Ashe and Thresh, as now Omega very low. Gets flashed on, and the minion autos will pick up the kill as he flashed away from them, but they still come at you.
Very clean there by Insert to keep his AD carry alive. Put down enough CC and time delay to stop Foxel in this case from being able to complete that, and then topside. To me, looks like Omega overplayed his hand slightly. Is that the read on that?
Yeah, fighting a little too much in the minions, it looked like, because it was fairly close, but early game, those minions will get you if you have a bigger wave hitting you. But it looks like a pretty good reset for Smoothie. Actually grabbing a tier, so going for some late game damage potential after he gets that stacked. Or potentially armor, depending on which item he goes. He might go the shield item as well.
Right, yep.
And then we'll have to see how Ashe and Thresh play with this 2-kill early lead. Got Salt coming down, flashing from KB, gets the Ashe, gets the hook, trying to stand on the lantern, but Ashe gets out with the hook back under tower, but will be able to walk away. Good job keeping Sathos alive there again, Insert.
Well, that's still really advantageous for bot lane though. Fox is going to be able to push out this lane, push it under tower. Looks like they're going to look Dragon here now as well. Showing that first wave crash.
Get the crash, make him miss a few minions, and pick up that first dragon. Not bad. Looks like on a ward, but Fiddle is looking at these Void Grubs, so we'll see if you can get them all before Salt can run up and try to contest them. Looks like they're sending everyone up. Bentage has just backed, but they could still have numbers with the full bot lane running up. Also could give a chance for Ashe to catch back up if they're too late. Malphite's in the area, but 4 members there. They pick up 2 and are trying to run out before anyone is caught. Like Omega might get caught out as he's getting rooted, getting knocked up, getting stunned. Will ult out, then Smoothie with a nice hold, ulting after Omega does, and picks up the kill in top lane. And
yeah, that double pull.
Taking some plates with Insert in the bot lane.
That double pull though, so worth it in terms of, you know, they got the drag, they got stopped, got the Void Grub, and got a kill. I know they're giving over some gold here on the bot lane, but just preventing all 3 grubs from going over early and picking up that kill. Top lane is huge now for Smoothie. That should be a significant gold advantage at, you know, under 8 minutes. Plus he's gonna get a plate here. Was that about 1,000 gold lead?
Yeah, he's got like just the kill and the plate is almost 500 gold. So Sin pretty happy right now with that lane state.
Got the
nice
2
stun there on
kills.
Bentage. Doesn't quite get him into tower range as they're looking for the gank bot. But Smoothie hasn't spent his gold yet, so Omega's looking for the trade. Shouldn't really be able to kill him, but just looking to force him back under tower to crash another wave. Insert hooking a minion as he's trying to catch someone as they pressure this wave. Look like Wooly's up in that top lane once again though, so Omega might be dead for a 3rd time. Gets stunned up, gets knocked up, doesn't have the ult to get out, and will fall to Salt.
In too deep.
Yeah, once you had the crash, like with only a Bomby, you don't really have the damage to kill someone under tower. Might have just been looking to proxy, but Malphite not the ideal champion to do that on.
Right.
And now Salt helping Smoothie crash in that wave so he can get a nice reset off and not overstay himself.
Bentage doing a really good job here. Actually has the CS lead, even though earlier we saw some more poke coming out of.
Nice hook there onto Fox, but gets the cleanse out into the immediate Ashe ult, but gets to walk away with the additional tenacity from cleanse. And just very even so far in the gold, but a lot of the trades looking very good so far for FF15. Have the enemy bot lane very low as they're pushing in. Now, might be thinking about a dive if they don't back off. Only insert name here. Still under tower, but Fiddlesticks is trying to walk down.
Here they go.
They don't see Fiddle with his big ult. They see him, so no fear, but KB might be dead. Goes over to insert with the hook. If that ult had gone off and gotten the fear off, that would have been way bigger. Ooh, looking like Bentage will die. Goes over to Omega, which would be helpful for him, but I'm sure Halcyon would have liked that kill as well. Time to pour a drink. Go get yourself one, Bentage. And meanwhile, Smoothie picking up more plates in the top lane. Omega TPing back to clear the wave. Has himself a Bramble, so we'll help him a little bit with the trades. But we'll still have to be careful with Jarvan having that little bit of a lead. Ooh, a flash and barely misses the binding. Gets the E and the ult. Ooh, nice flash out from Halcyon to survive that one.
Bench said, no, your friend's not here, I want this. Coming up just a bit short there, but
He said this
like
is
the
my
aggression.
time. Yeah, if that Q had landed, which was like just off, that definitely was a kill. And now more wave control going on from top side, looking like Blue is pushing in. Smoothie could maybe look to set up a freeze if he wanted. Has Volley in the area as a hook lands on Thresh under tower. Gets the root down to about half health as he will flash out. Being ulted. It looks like he'll walk away.
Yep, just a little too far. A little too much. He put some good distance between him and the
So now FF15 getting
Bears.
some more Void Grubs. Got 3, got 4. So nicely done for them. Looks like Mont Blanc must have poked in there earlier and just grabbed 1 for himself, so ends up 4-2. But I believe now this is the patch where FF15 will get 1 of the grub spawns when they hit towers now. Ooh, a long range arrow landing on the Vintage, but no follow-up to be had.
Mont Blanc the first go around had got 2 of the Void Grubs from the first go through.
Oh
so
yeah,
clean
you're right.
sweep there for. Yep. Salt able to snipe 1.
So
Halcyon in a bit of trouble here.
Ooh, gets
KB
flashed
with the rundown, trying to leave it.
Also kills Salt with the Fiddle ult coming through from Mont Blanc, getting a kill in the Dragon along with Ash picking up the kill on Varus. The hook comes through, lands on Sathos as Smoothly has TP'd down, picks up a kill for themselves, ends up being a 2 for 2 overall, but the Dragon goes the way of INT.
I can't count. 2 for 2, you right.
But now it's Omega's
Omega
turn to
pop.
get some plates in the top lane, get himself some more gold. That was a big troll.
What happened? What did we miss?
Game was lagging. Not sure what happened there.
We got some whiskey. What we got, Vintage? What we got tonight? I got some 1792.
Ooh, that's good whiskey. But now after the dragon fight, sitting on a 1k gold lead for INT, even in kills, even in dragons. Only big difference is 2 void grubs to the side of FF15. As now it looks like Smoothie got the Eclipse, so it does have some lethality there. Pretty good item just because you can proc it pretty easily as far as J4. We'll have to see if he keeps going damage or if it's a kind of hybrid build. Ooh, the bear flashing in, saving Vintage from the final ult charge from Halcyon and picking up that kill. Well,
you know Halcyon's like, that's twice. Come on, flash. Come on now.
He said, stop flashing on me. Knob Creek. Nice, nice. And now it looks like Assault's looking at that Rift Herald. But Mont Blanc hits the blast plant, knows where he's at. Might be a 2v2 fight with everyone in the area. Mega getting jumped on by Salt and Smoothie. As now gets the double ult coming through, a big wombo, but Salt's ult comes down. Will not kill Mont Blanc, the drain keeps him alive, and they get 2 for 0. Well played, Mont Blanc and Omega.
Absolutely. I thought it still wasn't going to be
Fox
enough,
ulting
but
onto the Ash. Taking him down, gets the lantern out right before the knot. Ult comes through, is surviving, will not burn down to the ignite. But now under tower gets flashed on, Fox picking up the kill. KB will fall to the tower. Now Insert hitting the hook. I think he could have taken that one and picked up that kill. But a very close fight. Bot getting the ADC for support, so good trade there for FF15. Yeah, he's been big on those cleanses. Fox on point with his fingers. As it looks
But
like
still
warding the Rift Herald once again. Don't want to let that go.
still a little behind from Sathos, but look at that big thresh there. That's it's a lot of gold sitting on that thresh. You might actually get tanky after all, but I'd like to see that gold elsewhere.
Yeah, that was right. I think if he had taken the hook back in, if he had Flay and even like a mid-empowered auto, I think he just kills Varus there.
Oh yeah, I mean he probably could be at 4 kills right now even. But,
Yeah. But still keeping it close. Not landing the binding, but gets the E-slow. But gets ulted on by Mont Blanc, gets the repayment from the enemy jungler. Kill going over to Mont Blanc himself. Ooh, a nice hook on the Fox once again, weaving it around the minions and getting Sathos a kill. Starts a
I
bad
don't know how you do that.
Now Mont Blanc looking at this Rift Herald with the Bully bot side of the map.
Insert up about 3k gold. They're up 3 kills. And working on the Rift Herald there.
Insert
they're
or,
looking to take
or
that
Mont
mid.
Blanc?
Insert
But
the team.
Oh, yeah, you're right. It's because the name and the team name. They throw me off.
God, I mean, like
Smite coming through from the Fiddle, getting the Rift Herald, but the fight going the way. Volley picks up the shutdown on Fiddle. As now Omega trying to find his way out of this. Gets the bind on the Halcyon. The ult will come through, but Omega gets to take the Lantern out, is still running. KB gets the auto for the root, gets the root from Lux, and Omega will fall to KB, actually getting the kill as all the damage comes through from Vintage. Now Sathos trying to run around. Nice side stuff on that binding, but Smoothie is here, gets the knockup, taking him down. Might look for the ult. Doesn't need it, gets the ignite from KB Jelly, picking up the kill once again.
Yeah, I was worried that FF15 had over pursued that fight again, but nope. They were able to turn the tables there.
Ooh, a nice sidestep there from Halcyon, avoiding the Varus ultimate. Looking for a dive, might just die to the tower, misses, but I think it's the W, takes him out.
Yeah,
now, going for the dragon, just non-stop. Fiddlestick ulting over the wall, gets a double fear, and 3 of them are in his ult. Will fall to the bear, but now Omega and Insert are here. Lacking on the damage though, as Salt will pick up the dragon, and now they're looking for the kill onto Malphite. Smoothly jumping on Halcyon, getting hooked by KB as he will fall. Smoothly very low, gets the shield, will not fall to Malphite as Salt dies on the other side to Sathos. Nice ult onto Benchage, flashes out, extremely low, walks back into the auto, oh no. Now Insert's walking into Benchage and dies to him, but another kill to the Ashe. A very bloody dragon fight.
Alright, so you can ignore the damage comment I made earlier, where that is indeed a big Ashe AD carry right now.
Yeah, getting gifted a lot of kills and a lot of shutdowns, so should be looking pretty good. We'll see what she can buy once gets the back on the map. Oh, insert name here, and Smoothly leaving the game, but looks like they're back.
Can you hit X and see that gold distribution real quick? So a 1300 gold lead in top lane for Smoothie. Jungle's about even. Almost 1000 gold advantage towards Halcyon. And it's a 2200 gold lead for the Ashe.
Yep. So got the gold where they want it as far as InzertNameThere. Gonna have to see how they can transition into these team fights in the mid game. Got Smoothie trying to push that top lane as Omega is with the team. Dropping the rift, so if they can find a couple people, this could be a good push for them.
Was the timer coming up on that one as well?
It might have been close. I don't know how much time it would have.
Been a little bit, but yeah. Still getting a second charge off here.
Yep. Charging again. They're backing off a little bit as the hook comes through. Nicely done from KB to keep him in the tower. Omega goes in to try to protect the jungler. Halcyon ulting from far range with the artillery, but isn't able to pick anyone up. As Ashe falls to the Salt, Vintage falls to Halcyon's damage, but Fox picking up Malphite.
I think that would have been okay if they didn't ride it in to the second turret. I think they could have walked out after riding it in. The team kind of commits, trying to get them out, and then you're just in too deep again.
Yeah, ended up being slightly greedy. I think they wanted to get more since Smoothie was pushing that top lane, but the very nice hook from Vintage setting them up as now they're looking at this Baron, trying to get it before the enemy jungler can get back on the map. And I think they'll have the damage to do in time, only Thresh in the area, with Lux TPing to the top lane to try to help support the team.
A bit out of it.
Ooh, Halcyon picking up the kill on Fox, but they do take the Baron. We'll see if they can get out though. Nice flash roots as KB's just trying to hold them in place, let the rest of the team escape And looks like he will be the sacrificial lamb. 3 getting out with the Baron buff.
Bit of an odd TP, I think, there from Vintage going to top tower. It's after 14 minutes. I don't know if there's anything closer. It looks like there was a ward on the Baron.
Unfortunately, Vintage walking in an unsafe area and will potentially fall. Ooh,
But
not
this
quite.
is my jungle. Are you here?
The save from Salt and Smoothie as they go in 2v4 now, fighting the top turret will fall to the Halcyon, as now the Vintage ult comes through, picks up Sathos on that Ashe. Fear stopping the volley, but ults back in, dunking Fiddlesticks, and now Omega the Reaper left alone to slowly die as the tanky Malphite. Triple kill there to the Varus.
So 4 for 1 so far.
Yep, Halcyon able to hit the plank, looks like he'll get out. But a big shift once again. Looking like they had a good catch for them, we're a little deep. Oh, and Halcyon looks like he will indeed fall. As
What a chase
Salt
down.
running him down.
What a
Gets
chase
stunned,
down.
but gets in range for the ultimate on the Nautilus, and Salt will secure the kill onto Halcyon.
Stunned just too long, but yeah, that shutdown gold too tasty. Have to have it. Got Dragon coming up here in 10 seconds. We'll have plenty of time to get over there. Team getting warding position set up.
Yep. Trying to set up for this next Dragon. Definitely need those wards to avoid Fiddlestick ulting over the wall. See if INT can clear out any of that vision. No such thing as too deep, of course. As now, FF15 burning down this Dragon, trying to do it quick. The hook will go wide as no ult coming through, looking like they're just gonna back off site. No, they want it. Here comes the Fiddlesticks ult, doesn't get the fear off, but they get the quick pickup onto Vintage as now Omega's burned down, gets the ult onto Smoothie. But they still got those 3 tanky boys in the front and the Varus in the back dealing out damage. And looking like they'll walk away 1 for 1. That was a big wave top for INT. They should go pick that up with somebody. Looks like they're sending Ashe. And Smoothie's pushing the bot lane, getting another outer turret for himself. Tying up the turrets 3-3. Still a very close game, only separated by about 2k gold and 3 kills. I think for INT they need some tank shred out of the Ashe. I know they have the Kraken, but would be good to see an LDR or something to help shred them even quicker.
I'm blanking what that item's called, but he built 2 of them.
Yeah, the Reeker
bow?
That's like it's a bow of some sort. I like that.
Definitely gonna give him that attack speed, but yeah, gonna need to start dealing with this front line.
Yep. Halcyon just buying a Leandries, trying to help burn through them as well.
Oh, is that Terminus? Okay, thank you.
Terminus.
Vintage.
Terminus.
I did not know
right now.
that they would do that. They'd say, "Hey, build 2 of these," and it builds it. Okay, all right.
May as well. But they get a little bit of downtime. Yeah, they kind of need to find a fight where they can draw FF15 into them while Mont Blanc's hidden over a wall to get a big ult with the 5-man fear or something. If they want to get a big team fight win. Now we're sitting on 5 Fiddlesticks on the map with all the effigies. Halcyon just trying to clear side waves as a Smoothie's pushing them in.
Another 2 minutes for Soul. FFF15. So we got another fight coming up then.
And
But Baron
45
is
on
here
the
in
Baron.
40. Yeah, do you think either team really makes a play there and pressures it?
I think if you have the vision, which FF15 has right now, they could play around it and try to draw the enemy team into a bad fight. I don't think you necessarily need to commit to it.
Right, yeah, I don't think you go for it. I think if you can try to draw the fight, but I don't think you need that right now. I think you make sure you don't flip that and go for soul. Now, if you get a pick here, or you get the fiddlesticks, you can always go for it.
Yeah, for sure.
So they're definitely very aggressive looking in the jungle.
Yep, trying to get even deeper vision for themselves as they set up around this Baron and keep Smoothie on the bot side, just pressuring into the mid laner. Classic setup I'm used to being in myself.
Halcyon coming up. His teleport not quite up yet, so he's gonna have to walk up to help the team. That's gonna leave Smoothie there to free push.
Getting some good poke down there, although they did use the Verisult. They'll have to be careful with that. But once they see Halcyon's in the area, if they can just back off as the fights come through. Ult coming in for Omega doesn't land. Ult also comes out from Mont Blanc without any fears. They're trying to take out Fox, but just can't get in range of them. Now, Salt ulting in for Sathos. Smoothie in the back lines as well. Gets the two-man ultimate, take down the Ashe. Now Omega left alone as Smoothie stationed down the Thresh with Xerath trying to help him out. Get a 4 for 0. And we'll, or 4 for 1, and we'll now turn towards the Baron. Well, at least Salt did. Everyone else got a little distracted with minions. But now they came over. There we go, team. And Halcyon's just going to do his best to poke him off of it. Getting some good damage down on the Fox. We can hit him with one more ability. Ooh, forces the flash out. But Salt and Smoothie still taking down the Baron with the help of Vintage. Halcyon doing his best, but only has so much poke to give. Whew. Get him low. Just can't get those kills.
Looks like there's going to be a quick reset from everybody from FF15. And then you're going to have to run at that dragon. Need to see a quicker start here from Int. Looks like they're going to have to just set up wards and go for the fight now.
Yep, I think
they're
just going for it. Mont Blanc's in there already as Omega's trying to zone. Have the TP coming in from Vintage, and Salt is in the pit. Mont Blanc secures the smite, but will they lose their whole team for it? Losing the Ashe, Omega's trying to get out, gets hooked back in. Double kill over to Smoothie on that Jarvan. Looking powerful on that. Yeah, kind of hybrid damage build. Got a little bit of lethality and a lot of shields and healing.
This should be at least tier 2 mid.
Yeah, should get that. They also have the Baron, so they might even be able to push in for an inhibitor with their two-man advantage.
Yeah, if we get this next wave without that one being cleared, off the pressure here. I'll just turn off the tower, even better.
Classic, and they do pick up the inhib, looking for their back as a good objective collected for themselves, and now looking for the back. Only kind of saving grace there for INT is that they prevented the soul from going over.
For now.
Yeah, now looking at that about 7k gold lead for FF15, gonna have to be thinking about how they can fight this from a little bit of a gold deficit.
3 good-sized shutdowns, a lot of heavy wallets on FF15s.
Like they're sending the 4-man towards the top side, keeping Smoothie bot, keeping up that split push that's been working, but no TP for him this time, so they could try to look at a 5v4. But looking like Mont Blanc's still farming that bot side, might try to stop this push here, but
there's the top side push. That tower was sitting on nothing for a while.
Yep. Picking up their 6th tower as they continue pushing with this Baron buff, looking for the 2nd inhibitor tower. Smoothie sitting at level 17, just ridiculously ahead right now. And looking for the dive on Mont Blanc, should just be able to do it with so much healing and shielding. Decides to walk away from the tower to be safe, but we'll pick it up.
Not able to answer Smoothie 101 in that side lane.
Yeah, he's pretty big right now.
401.
Salt coming in with the ult, turning off the tower once again, jumping onto Sathos. Gets the roots, gets the slows as he flashes away. Omega shutting down Fox in the back line, but Sathos going down to, or taking out KB Jelly, and picking up a double kill for Sathos. That was Smoothie here, putting the ult down, but getting hooked out by Insert. And getting a 3 for nothing, really well played there by INT on the defense, losing some towers, but getting a lot of shutdowns, getting that Ashe that much more fed, trying to hold themselves in this game.
Yeah, that was a great job there. I'm not quite sure what happened bot side, why Smoothie came in and tried to help the team. Didn't quite finish off that inhib.
I could tell Salt wanted it. He is the one who just ulted into the tower. Yeah, Smoothie could have stayed bot and probably just taken the inhib, but tried to come up and help the team. Ended up giving down his shutdown for his jungler sins.
As his team said, like, no, he's the one who wanted it. And I'm like, well, he was a bit late to that fiesta. I can see like calling it and then also still just pressuring bot lane, trying to get the bot to get the first inhib tower or the first Nexus tower down.
KB says, I gotta follow. As long as you do everything as a team, you're not doing it wrong, you know? And now the next dragon coming up here in 40 seconds. FF15 trying to set up the vision once again and get themselves a soul this time. As I'm sure INT will be trying to walk in here. Gotta be careful. Salt sitting on a ward, so won't have the dash push they want. Actually gets ulted on by Mont Blanc, gets ulted on by Malphite, and the Ashe ult coming through. Salt flashes away as KB getting slowed, flashes over the wall to get away. Only get 1 kill so far, but a lot of low health bars for FF15. Fox still standing healthy, trying to deal the damage back. And some good poke with those Qs. And we'll see if FF15 still feel comfortable going for this 4-man squad. Got Smoothie trying to zone from the backside. And they do start it up, but it will be a 4v4 right now. Halcyon has to be in the base in order to protect the Nexus towers. And now they are getting chased away. Smoothie getting the knockup on the insert. Then Salt jumping in, jumping on the Sathos. Gets the ult coming through. Smoothie get the shutdown there. And now Mont Blanc also getting caught out, losing all of their damage. As the fight goes the way of FF15, and they could potentially look to end this game here. A flash knockup being looked for onto Halcyon, he flashes away.
Flag and drag.
Oh, gets the second one barely, even through the stun, and gets the kill onto Halcyon, taking down the inhibitor as they look at the Nexus towers. Only Omega here to defend the tower. Ults into the carries, doesn't have the damage to kill them. Just buying time, hoping his team will spawn. As Salt's just saying, I'm gonna hit the tower, you guys do whatever you're doing back there.
Right.
And they will take down the towers and take INT down in game number 1. Well played, FF15.
Gotta love that team synergy we're seeing in chat there.
Blame me, everything my fault, the Mao. Yeah.
Bench saying, yeah, I thought Salt swept that.
Damn it, Salt. Well, at least someone put down the pink ward eventually.
But it was a little too late.
As yeah, you never saw that. Don't even worry about that.
Don't even worry about it.
Well played to FF15 taking game number one. Smoothie showing that Jarvan was a big pick into that Malphite. Just with all that healing and shielding going on, very rough for Malphite to get you low enough to ever have the kill angle. And then, unless if Sathos is able to actually auto attack him, kind of lacking in the quick DPS. And Assault having a big game despite the couple of troll plays being called out by his team. Still going 8-4 and 19, being all over the map.
What that means is there's room for improvement.
Right. And Fox and KB played that bot lane very well. KB landing hooks all over the place.
Yeah,
So,
not the first team they've been on together. They definitely played together a bunch. I don't know if they've played in the same lane before, but yeah, they definitely synergized. Got behind a little bit early. Inzert made some really nice plays, but able to do enough to pull themselves back into the game, scale up.
for sure. And now we sit 1-0. We'll have to see what kind of adjustments INT want to make to try and get back game number two, keep their undefeated streak alive, and see what FF15 have in store for game number two, depending on what gets banned away. I'm gonna start up this draft and let you start to run through it, and I'm gonna grab another drink real quick.
Ooh, baby, let's do it. All right, InzertNameThere, wasting no time, banning the Morgana. Just the always the acknowledgement of vintage. FF15 saying we do not want to see that Kennen still. Do not want to give that to Halcyon. Seen enough of it. Poppy getting taken away from KB per usual. Pretty normal so far. Sack. I think it's the same bands just from game number one so far. The J4 being taken away from Smoothie. There's the adaptation there from Inzert. Omega not wanting to see that again, or somebody on the team not wanting to see that again, and then the Trundle being taken away from Omega the Reaper, probably. Maybe Mont Blanc.
Yeah, Omega's been liking the Trundle. He's been on the same page as me, where it's like, oh, I got Trundle, let me go hit towers.
Smack, 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 smack. Maokai being taken in round one by InzertNameThere. Always a good pickup. You can always flex that in the 3 different roles. FF15 going back to the Nautilus for KB Jelly, liking what they saw in game number one.
Yeah, if it worked, do it again. Why not?
So let's see if they're going to go back to the Varus again for Janelle, or if they're going to go a better, or not, a different pairing. Going with the Draven. They're going for early kills. They want to punish Sathos and Insert as much as possible in the early game.
The Draven.
So expecting to see the 80 carry pickup here from InzertNameThere. And they're going with the Jinx. They're saying, all right, you can play early. We're going to play for the high scaling late game angle. And are we going to get jungle picks here? No, we got the mid lane Azir for Halcyon. He said, nope, don't need to see what they're going to play. I'm going to go ahead and dictate this lane, see if Vintage is going to return in kind here, or if they want to pick jungler here for the Salt, so he doesn't take 2 bans like last time. Nope. Taking the Xerath for themselves. You said you left it on the board. We'll take that into the Azir.
Yeah, I like the change ups here. More of a hyper carry in the Jinx. Azir still fairly safe, but can kind of scale up pretty well, similar to Jinx. But the Xerath grab then for Vintage is one he's very comfortable on, so another good pickup, I'd say.
Seeing Omega the Reaper's Riven getting banned in phase 2. We're getting the Kayn banned again for the Salt, even though he thinks he's not important. Again, the Udyr ban, so same bans as round 1 so far, or game 1 so far. And yep, the Lilia again. So Salt, you may not think you're important, baby, but they do.
You're the important one, so
And you said, no matter, I'll go with the Vi this time. Get that front
yeah,
line engaged, lockdown.
we got to have a game against them with him on the Vi. Was very good at getting onto the ADC and blowing them up.
I'm getting replaced already. Hey, you get fired on your day off, Craig. We're getting a Lee Sin from insert name there. Mont Blanc with the hands. We're about to see it.
He's ready to use them hands.
And we got Omega the Reapers, Jax. Definitely a pick we've seen plenty of times before. Definitely a comfort pick for his pool. So the answer for Smoothie.
Yeah, going for the side laning more this game, not so much just the ult bot for team fights.
The Tommy Kench, unbenched.
Pretty good matchup for Tom Kench. Your main damage is just from your Qs. If you land those, you'll be feeling pretty good. And then if you get tanky enough against Jax early, it can be a terror. But if Jax get us ahead, it can be a bit of a headache for you. So we'll have to see how that lane goes.
I like both these teams' damage profiles. Again, I think there's more beef for FF15 once again. So like early game, mid game might have some advantage there with some of the tankiness. It's a lot to eat through early on. You have the Maokai for insert name there.
Yeah, very much insert name there, needing to get past the early game because they have 3 scaling champions, Jinx, Azir, Jax. So if FF15 can get an early lead and push it, they should be feeling pretty good. If it stays pretty even and goes late, INT should be feeling pretty good. Where's the beef?
We have the beef.
KB out here with the spoilers.
Yeah, KB.
How's
Gosh.
about not? But
KB, was it as good as game 1 and like the first minute with the flash engage into chicken wall?
yeah, we'll jump into game number 2, see how this one goes. We already know KB's not gonna hit any hooks, so no worries there.
He is not a filthy hooker for this game.
He's a dirty hooker.
Your land is as clear as mud.
But all right, looks like these teams are ready to go on the Rift. Oh,
That's all good.
jumping ahead a little bit, but
It's figuring itself out real quick. There we go. There we go.
FF15 still on red side, looking for a bottom invade. But,
Yep. Definitely like that
ward.
invade, but this time we'll walk over that ward. A lot of people like the drop, so as long as no one walks into them once they lose vision, it shouldn't be too big a deal.
That's one like the best wards for blue side. At least that's my biased support opinion. Most money worth, because if they do invade there, it takes away that whole bot side for the invade.
Change this camera to only watch vintage. Okay, can do vintage.
You zoom out a little bit.
Yes. Look at all the things we can see. But good vision. Both teams again getting a ward down on any buff, so we'll still know where people start their jungle. Look like another opposite side start. Negative. You said that wrong. All right, only watch vintage, everyone.
Yep, we're changing our whole tact for production right now. Welcome to vintage only cams.
Yeah, this is actually the hype matchup mid lane cam. We're only gonna win mid lane. But yeah, we'll see how this bot lane goes with all the early aggression expected to come out of Fox and KB. If they can avoid a lot of that and get the Jinx big, that'll be really good for INT.
Welcome to our vintage VOD review. No, but The Draven with 2 spinning axes, I think. Oh no,
KB
one
ready
axe
for
right
the
now.
hook. Didn't get 2 right when he wanted, so they were able to walk back towards tower. Omega hitting level 2, getting quick trade on the smoothie. Oh, jumping back on him. But no, nothing too dangerous. Ooh, the flash in and knockback from InzertNameThere. Trying to get that kill. Flashes away. The Ignite's still trying to burn. As he's still living. The Ignite. First blood going to Nautilus as Fox will fall. And KB, not long for this world. Just keep autoing. There you go. Pretty high play down their bot, and big for INT to get the 2 kills onto the Jinx, and lucky for them that the Draven didn't pick up that kill. Getting some good damage there from Omega and getting this crash. Jax with the early always kind of strong because, you know, melees are important. Tom Kench will need a little bit of tankiness before he's annoying for Jax. And now to the important lane. Mid lane, a vintage, walking back and forth, trying to time out the farm, gets the farm.
This is what you came for.
Misses the slow, that's okay. Nope, leaving the important lane.
Vi is looking top lane. Looks like nope, maybe just staying on the bug.
Yep, got the scuttle. Looks like INT got the bottom scuttle, so another trade there. As Vi is looking for him back, and Lee Sin's picking up his last camp.
Liking the pace so far. 3 kills in 4 minutes.
Ooh.
Can't really complain.
Got the slow there, but didn't hit the Q. It's just be farmers up right now. Oh.
It's a big wave for the Tom Kench. I don't know if you want to fight in that.
Yeah, it's okay for Jax when you have your E up, because it actually just makes sure you do more damage, but once your E's down, you gotta be careful. Oh, doing a good job dodging those Qs from Smoothie, keeping the damage off of himself and preventing the healing. I think he's trying to set up a freeze. Yep, forcing Smoothie to walk back. If Lee Sin could come and punish Smoothie for staying, if the freeze lasts long enough, that could be big.
X-Flash. Nothing
Looking
doing
to-
so far.
Looking to find that fight while they had Salt in the area, but so far they're being safe. We'll have to see if they keep it up.
Vintage getting a lot of poke down. Trying to trade his mana for lane prio.
Yep. Halcyon hitting 6. Could always just back and TP, but trying to get a little bit of trade before he goes for that. And just slow. Does get queued on, but gets engaged on and ulted by Halcyon, who's now trying to auto him down. Vi is in the area though, flashes in once again. Halcyon says, I've been here before.
Salt saying, I'll be there for you, like you want me to.
Salt is out here being Vantage's hero again and again. Now Bomb Bonk top lane, Omega jumping in with the stun, but nothing to stop Smoothie from jumping away once the CC is down.
And Salt able to pivot this mid play to first dragon. See how many they send top this lane to go get the Void Grubs.
Yep, looks like this
like
time.
just 2?
Oh, nope.
Nope.
They're all coming. See if Halcyon gets any love first. Mont Blanc able to pick up 1 grub at least. Now he's trying to walk away. Halcyon getting hit with the hook from KB. The knockup missing from Vi. But it's all coming through from Vintage, helping pick up the kill for KB. Then KB will fall to Jax, but now is stuck between 3 enemies. And might die as soon as there's a Q up. Yep. Salt picking up that kill onto Omega the Reaper.
And can still go for these Void Grubs.
Yep. Now they should be able to pick up the final 2. Very similar, or Slightly different from game 1. Last time INT picked up 2 on the first round. But there is a big wave crashing top. We'll see if Smoothie can get back for those, or if he just loses out on some farm. Now low once again, Halcyon in the mid lane.
Too bad we won't see him mid anymore.
Yeah, we're not allowed to look mid, so just ignore anything that happens. Oh, trying to dodge it. He gets hit with the Q once again. Mont Blanc here getting the slow, but the stun will allow Bentage to walk away. KB walking up the river. Hoping for a pinch, but doesn't have tremendous support right now. Now Jack's just waiting for this big wave to crash, trying to collect it up, keep on scaling this game as he gets items. Trying to set up a freeze once again, kind of tough when it's already right at tower, yeah. That minion dying, it will be broken. And Smoothie hitting some more of these Qs right now. But he's just working on that hard stew.
Yep, gonna get the beef.
Where's the beef? Oh. That Q misses. But he's just trying to kill his last minion. The ult and E coming through from Jax, looking for the kill, getting him very low. Might get jumped on and just die. The Q coming in, but the jump comes through. Omega Reaper getting the kill onto Smoothie. Solo bolo.
Bolo dolo.
Now bot lane looking for some trades. Flashing from KB Jelly with Salt in the area. Coming in, gets the ult. Also on the Sathos. And the ult from Draven gets the shutdown and the adoration stacks. Gonna be a big influx of gold there for Fox.
Ult also coming out for Insert, just a little too late. Didn't have the information from River to know that the Vi was there.
Catapulting himself up about 800 gold just for that lane with that one kill. Big for him.
Whew. Mighty tasty.
And might be able to get this plate as well, so a little more gold. Just trying to get this Draven big here in this early game. Good engage there from KB. Now, more just farming it out mid lane. Trying to crash that wave bot. And top laners just kind of top laning you. Smoothie did finish his plated steel caps. That'll help a little bit against this Jack's damage.
Is how it be. We do 40 seconds on drag, and I think it's 50 seconds on void grubs. It'll be interesting to see which each team prioritizes.
That's the other thing, right? Needs to fix in the spectator is not have the void grubs timer on top of the Rift Herald timer.
Yep. It's been very annoying. But looks like most of the lanes are currently pushed in favor of INT. So let's see if they can make any of these macro plays.
It's looking like FF15 they're wanting to just go for the grubs and top side, Mont Blanc on the bot side.
KB top.
Going in for the fight solo as Mont Blanc is here, lands the Q, barely doesn't get that auto to potentially kill the Jinx, but took 3 people to take him down with almost a 1-for-1. Meanwhile, KB is topside, got a little bit of damage down on the Jax, but now the Void Grubs spawn as Salt shows up. They're looking to grab all 5 of the 6.
Yeah, it seems like a bit of a split decision there. Maybe thinking that they could punish or be closer to a one-on-one in the bot lane from Fox.
Yeah, I guess he could have taken it if it was just the 1v2, but unfortunately for him, probably thought Lee Sin would be looking grub since that's what his team was looking at, but INT looking at the dragon. But now, with the Void Grubs down, Smoothie's trying to crash this wave as he has Vi and Nautilus in the wings. Gets the Vi ultimate as she comes over the wall, gets the root, and
Careful.
Salt will pick up another kill. Well played to them.
That is a big Vi, and again, I don't know that there is beef for INT to start dealing with that Vi.
Yeah, Vi is like weirdly tanky, but also weirdly does ridiculous damage.
Yeah, that's gonna be an assassin Vi here very shortly.
And has that Sundered Sky, so we'll also be able to just auto attack a bunch of people in team fights and keep healing up. Now Fox still solo, letting the wave come to tower, getting some trade damage as they try to get that plate. Do pick it up, but take like a third of their health bar. It's got some damage with that collector on the Draven. Now Omega going on smoothly once again, getting the trade while they ease up and trying to walk away. Doing a good job still dodging all those Qs, so well played up in that top lane for him.
Rift Herald up in 40 seconds. Getting some bot lane focus right now.
Yep, we're trying to get this plate before we hit 14 minutes.
Lee Sin is rotating.
Should be able to. Yep,
Kicks him in the undercarriage.
Him on the backside. They're looking for the dive, but now getting run at. The Draven ultimate picking up the kill onto the Jinx, but will fall. Rooted under tower, goes over to insert, and now Salt trying to walk away as Lee and Maokai try to take her down. All these punches though. Gets taken down by the Q executes.
The Tom Kench could have gotten there, it would have been huge.
Yep, could have got there and ulted her, kept her alive, but good shutdown there. As now Jack's coming mid. Good flash out by Benjamin, keep himself alive. Now ulting to take down Halcyon. Oh, doesn't quite get him. Very good try though. Jinx Rocket coming mid, gets Bented closer to death, but still under tower and safe. Now Smoothly showing up to fight Omega some. As if you can get that last auto and ult him, could just drag him to his team. Couldn't find the knock-up, but making him dance is Vintage as he has the stacks, gets the Vi ultimate, and they will not burn him hot. As knocked under tower, Omega getting the kill onto Salt, Smoothie ulting KB Jelly to try to get away, but now is back inside, 3 of them in team. Falls to Omega the Reaper also. Some big shutdowns on that Jax, becoming a scary, scary Jax.
Really good job there from Omega, just surviving and just weathering the storm until his team showed up. It really did look like the end, and he's just like, nope, you're not going to kill me.
Yeah, I thought Smoothie was just going to ult him and drag him back, but was trying to hold it for so long. Ended up giving Omega some kills with the overall INT favored trade. Fox fighting the Jinx 1v1, but there's a Jax on you! And with the E, gets him taken down, ult won't be enough, and the kill goes over the Sathos. Good roam there by the Jax to help out the bot lane.
Salt up there taking Rift Herald.
Yep, so I'll grab him the Rift. I think Rift right now is kind of an objective that's nice to do if you don't really have anything else to do, but since you get it after plates, it just helps you break up in a tower now, so not as impactful as it once was. KB setting up that vision as Montblanc will go in on the Q. Has Azir behind, looking for the ult onto KB Jelly alone, and will fall, but Azir extremely low as Smoothie and Salt are in the area. The ult from Insert coming in to save his teammates, and will knock Vantage away. Gets them all out safely.
So another good pick there from INT. They're sitting up 1,600 gold.
Vantage said he wants us to watch mid more.
That's what I heard.
But now we have Omega pushing in the mid lane, just trying to pick up these CS. Halcyon TP's the lane as well, as it looks like they're looking for this next dragon. Ooh, the Q into the ult onto Jinx, but no one else there to help out Salt as he's rooted and getting burned down, and will die to the Jinx.
Not
little-
quite at the assassin level, and the gold's kind of evened out across the map.
now-
Not quite as big as he once was.
Now Fox looking to be the assassin as the Jax jumps onto both of them, gets the double stun. Another kill for Omega on this Jax, and now is trying to run down KB with the Maokai sapling, slowing him. Gets the stun as the Q comes through, and is just going to try to keep chasing him as KB tries to run for this tower. Will get away.
INT, yeah, 2 down, or up, INT up 2k, before this tower is taken.
You should have heard my team yelling at me. Sometimes you just gotta
Yep.
get yelled at, okay?
Yeah. So tempo really going INT's way so far this game, I think, a couple times. FF15 thinking they have a pick, thinking they have a kill, and just not quite able to finish.
We needed a throw here so we could play from behind. True, true. But yeah. Smoothie able to pick up that tower top, so that's nice for him. Has finally finished that heart steal, so he's gonna start stacking that health. Ooh, nice ultimate there from Vintage, hitting all of the shots and taking down Halcyon. Well played.
Yeah, he's come close quite a few times so far. But
Omega
yeah, finally,
looking for this tower, gets knocked up by Smoothie, and could get ulted back in. He wants to try to wait for these minions to die. As he gets the slowdown, the tower should start hitting him. Couldn't get the next auto except the stun with the E off, and then Omega is able to walk away. Rift Herald used to break down another tower. And now Vintage and Fox just pushing in the spot lane. Halcyon walking to try and answer them.
nothing on the map for the next 240. So we're really just going to be pushing these lanes. Try not to overextend and getting caught.
Sure. KB and Fox wisely backing off. Don't really see everyone on the map. Don't want to get jumped on by a bunch of people. As the bot lane for INT pushing the mid lane. Vintage using his range to just wave clear. And yeah, just kind of farming it out right now, waiting for this next objective, which could be the Baron spawning in 30 seconds if anyone wants to go for it early. More likely the Dragon in about 240. Got pings from the bot lane saying somebody go clear that wave before it dies the tower. Vintage walking over to grab it. And now we got both bot lanes in this mid lane ready to match up once again. We'll see how Smoothie now does into Omega. Has the heart steal. But with the Sundered Sky and the Sheen, I think Jack's damage will be a little scarier right now. I'm always pinging the waves, so it's me. KB just out here pinging waves, getting mad whenever they're alive, saying, somebody kill these minions, please. I can't stand when minions are alive.
That's right. It's like, look at all this standing gold. So we need to go collect that.
I thought we were farther behind. Yeah, sometimes the game feels like you're behind, but really you're still pretty even. They yell at me when I go clear them. You're just truly a split lane top laner, KB. You're not meant for support. You see a wave, you're like, I gotta go kill it.
Blue team's turret has been destroyed.
Yeah, I mean, at this point in the game,
A flash coming out as Fox gets engaged upon from the Maokai ult, barely alive, will die the Sathos on the Jinx, and now KB trying to land a stun. Sathos wanted to kill that ward instead of Nautilus, but he does fall. And now they're going for this Baron, have the power play on the map, trying to burn it down. Salt is in the area, but I don't think he knows it's happening with the lack of vision. Venture's actually ulting almost in time to potentially steal, trying to burn down Insert, but not quite enough.
now I think the gold part feels like how you felt, Salt.
Yeah. Now you're where you need to be behind.
You were up 2 turrets before then, and then just kind of looking at the farms pretty even across, except for the jungle diffy.
That's his excuse for collecting waves. Getting the back off as the TP comes in for Smoothie, picking up this top lane move. And Dragon just now spawning, so both teams kind of jostling position right here. KB getting a little bit of damage, was able to walk away without too much trouble. And Smoothie is walking down, Omega is not, but has TP, so we'll have to see if the fight happens quickly or if Omega can get there in time. Or if INT just want to get this one and let Jax get some free tower damage. Comps are not in the best place at this point. A nice hook in there from KB, getting the ultimate as well onto Halcyon from Salt, getting the kill. Now Salt trying to flash in, dies to Lee Sin. Satho's very low though, as the CZ's not getting into ult coming through from Nautilus, gets the kill as Tompkins Q lands as well. A nice auto takes down Maokai. Lee Sin trying to kill Fox, but the kill will go to Fox. Getting the 1-for-4 trade, and I feel like they can do Dragon. KB walking up to tank it for Fox. This should be good.
Yeah, I think that was 2 kills there for Fox.
Omega just pushing this top wave, and now people showing on him. So he got 2 towers for himself, which is nice. Just doing that split push thing, you know?
Yep, but this team dying, still only giving his team about a 1.4k gold lead. And giving up the second Dragon.
Yeah, the most unfortunate part for them is that Fox got like 2 shutdowns there, so is very, very big right now.
Yep, plus whatever adoration stacks he did have.
Yep.
So he's gonna get some gold. He's still they're still part like almost half an item down. But both these AD carries getting very close to hitting their 3 item power spikes.
Yep, definitely working on it, and have a better front line for both sides, but extra safety in the Tom Kench ults when they're doing the 5-man fight. And a lot of point and click CC in the Vi and Nautilus. Oh, Smoothie actually going behind Halcyon, fighting him under his own tower, gets the ultimate off, trying to walk him away. Gonna do the ult Q, gets knocked back into the Azir tower, as now he'll walk back through his own wall and survive as Omega shows up to ensure his safety.
Blue team's turret has been destroyed.
Yeah, no MR yet on that the Tom Kench.
Don't watch Jinxer, got it. Meanwhile, FF15, nice flank there from Montblanc. Gets the kick of Fox under tower, and Jinx taking down the kill. Now, taking down the Nautilus as the ult comes through, and the rocket doesn't connect because he dies too quickly. Now Jax solo 1v2 against Smoothie and Salt, trying to run away. Gets the ultimate off, does the E, but still trying to run, gets the stun in from Tom Kench. Jumping back over once again, Montblanc trying to get in range, can't get there for the shield, but Jinx pushing down the mid lane.
I feel like Omega, if he could have just jumped to a teammate there, I think he could have had another second, jumped to a teammate, gotten out.
Yeah, he needed to keep running to them, but it might just not have been looking, might not have known they were right there. Here comes the Draven ult trying to clear his wave as another tower will fall mid. They probably want to back off before they overstay. Looking for the engage, but running off is INT. Very back and forth this game. It's like one team will get an edge, the other team will get an edge, and staying relatively even right now, sitting on just under a 4k gold lead for INT. That was a pretty thick Jax. Yeah, the Sundered Sky, you know, it heals for a lot.
Wait, there's healing in this game again? Hold on.
I missed it? How did I miss it? I was watching Jinx, what do you mean?
So 3 items for both AD carries here.
Yep. Jinx does have the LDR, which would be very nice for taking down the front line. Draven's still full crit, along with the Collector, just looking to take down any squishy people who get too close to him. And the Baron will be coming up in about 30 seconds with Omega once again trying to push this side lane. Kind of the mirror of last game where FF15 had the big Jarvan doing the split pushing, and now we've got a big Jax doing the split pushing. We'll see if INT want to try for the Baron at all, or play around Vision, as that just spawned. Looking like FF15 sending 4 down mid, and Jax still solo against Smoothie in that bot lane. Like Bench is looking for some poke damage on Sathos, hit a couple, but not too many. Looks like they're getting the ingates, get the Vi ult onto the Jinx as Maokai is rooting the Jinx to try to keep her alive. Nautilus walks up close enough to get the ultimate. Flashing from Fox gets the kill onto Jinx, while Salt dies the Halcyon on the back line, but now is getting hooked. Halcyon getting a kill onto Draven as Draven killed the Halcyon, killing each other, and now Benchage is the only one alive. 2v1 as the 1v1 remains bot. Getting knocked back in, getting queued up, and will fall to the Lee Sin. They should be able to push that mid lane while Jax, I think, will win this fight, but you know, you never know. Tom Kench can be silly sometimes. Getting the heal off, so looking like Omega will have to run. But now, Insert is here, gets the root down, but just after the W goes through, so he will get out safely. Looking like Mont Blanc picking up this next dragon. Salt pulling out the Hobbit lane line saying, "That's my top laner." Now, Salt trying to find Omega, gets slowed by the sapling as they will look to reset on the side of INT.
Dragon lead, back over to INT.
Pretty sure I was yelling at folks at this point. Why you gotta yell at your team, man? Come on, you guys gotta be
Getting
calm.
This League of Legends.
Just
What could be
watching
stressful
my
about
own.
that?
Come on, no. INT trying to set up the death bush, no one walking up, but they clear the scuttle, which will give them vision of all the wards as they try to clear it out. And we do have the TP advantage on the side of FF15, so we'll see if that can help them out in this next team fight that breaks out. Yeah, why you gotta be mad? It's only a game. Come on now.
That's toxic. Here's the ult. Here's
Vantage
the ult.
once again, ulting Sathos. Getting a ton of damage as the ult from Fox will line up and get the kill. That is huge for FF15. Now they can pressure the Baron and try to force Jax out of the side lane.
May not have gotten them all by yourself, but that's why you have a team. You don't have to do it all on your own.
Now they do start with this Baron. Montblanc landing Q gets hooked in. Gonna get burned down by Draven while getting CC'd by Vi. And now they have no smite fight for this Baron if they want to commit to it. Jackson's
going
trying to
after
pressure
Vintage.
in as he's trying to run over to help out. So now Insert goes in, Halcyon getting CC'd up is very low, he's trying to run out. Vi staying on the Baron. Draven taking the kill onto Halcyon and now running down Insert. He's one more auto.
Such a
Gets
big boy.
the kill under tower. And as long as they have damage on the Baron, they'll eventually get it. And now just Vi and Nautilus trying to kill it. The stun coming out some Smoothie onto Omega. He's trying to run away.
Jinx Rocket hitting KB.
They finally get the Baron. Smoothie ults the Jax and gets the Q afterwards, picks up the kill eventually.
No.
Figured out the strat after that play.
Solo dolo.
The strat to just throw all your ults at Jinx. Can work sometimes. Oh, I see Smoothie went the Anathemas to prevent the Jax damage as well. A good tech to do if you're into someone who can just kind of shred you. Build that item and put it on whoever's shredding you. It's highly effective. Yes, throw ults at Jinx. I mean, it seems like it's working. And if it works, it works.
It doesn't blame your jungler.
Next objective to come up will be the dragon, but FF15 also looking to push with this Baron buff. Bentage standing at a respectful distance away from the enemy team. Oh, that's an intense way of making him feel like an ADC. Yeah, it's kind of messed up. You just gotta get. That's why you just gotta get good at the side stuff, so then Xerath ult can never hit you.
150 seconds on Dragon to be Soul for INT.
From half a map away. Yep, getting themselves a tower using that Baron buff and the poke they have now all in the bot lane, looking for the side lane tower as they wait for this next dragon to spawn. INT trying to walk over, look for a fight they can actually find. But still waiting on everyone to be here. The ult coming down to Mont Blanc, stopping that engage, but the root lands onto two members as the Xerath ult once again come through, just aiming at Safest once again. And the ultimate from Draven landing also, just walking away from the engage but still melting them. You see a fantastic insect there from Mont Blanc. And the Azir ult knocking him back in after the save from Smoothie. And the stun finally killing Draven. But Ventus is still untouched in the back line. Landing all this poke, has enough beef in front of him. Smoothie going for the dive under tower, Salt in with him. So is KB. Take down the tower. Doesn't get the slow, but they do have 4 for 1 as they're pushing this bot lane.
I mean, you got in, you assassinated Fox, the Draven, but that's, again, just so much beef front line that just diving into you.
Well, yeah, it was highly unfortunate for INT. Their Jinx is dead before the fight happens. A really great engage from Mont Blanc, but have to get through both the GA and the Tom Kench ultimate, so just a lot of damage they had to do to that Draven to even finally kill him. Now picking up this third dragon for the side of FF15, putting both teams on soul point. I never said it didn't work, Salt. I was just reiterating what your plan was.
So you need to come up with like a program that's going to overlay over top of this game. It just always tells you your team is behind.
Alright.
Then you'll win.
Guys, we're still down 10k, I don't get it. But it's in pretty now with that about 3k gold lead on the side of FF15.
And back and forth we go on this seesaw.
INT trying to find if someone will walk into Lemon's Bush. There's no reason to walk there, but they were hoping for it. And watch for Bentage ults. You know what? I'm not gonna watch for Bentage ults. How about that?
I'm in at 20 on Baron.
Yeah, looking like F15 want to set up here, looking for this outer top lane tower while hanging on for this Baron. Could grab it if they need it, or INT come to fight them, potentially look for the win there. KB Hex flashing in towards Omega, will stay safe with this
Been destroyed.
outer turret will fall. Now they're backing off, trying to get the reset in real quick. Baron spawning in 50.
So INT made the big push, cracked the base, but never took the inhib. Still haven't been able to pressure it up there, even though there's 5 top. I think just not knowing, or not having enough vision of where FF15 was.
Right. Now they're trying to set up their own death bush as they're hoping FF15 will walk back into them. But it's like a smoothie walking in first, so not the person you want to catch, but it's the person you get. We'll see if they can burn through him or not. As the Vantage ult comes through on Zapdos and Halcyon. Standing too close to each other, and the Draven kills both of them with them being so low. They're trying to burn down KB Jelly. Omega jumps onto Fox, gets that kill. Jelly will fall, but Venture is still on the backside, queuing. Bonklonk trying to kill Smoothie, but he's a big tanky boy at this point. Omega trying to take him down as well. Needs that E back up. And they will get the kill. The shield is not activated, but now Salt goes in, gets a big heal from the auto. And they get the kill onto Bonklonk and Omega. Now TPing back into the base, Insert trying to save it, but what can he do? There's no towers to help him. All he can do is watch as Ventage autos the Nexus down. Trying his hardest to save their undefeated season, but can't do it as a Maokai support. Well,
Can't underestimate those Winions.
also Ventus decides to stop hitting the Nexus.
Salt still just taking mid.
He can do it as a matter of fact.
Blue team's turret has been destroyed.
Jinx getting a kill onto a Ventage. But now one tower remaining on the side of INT. One Nexus still down. Assault taking down the Scuttle Crab near the Baron. I was told to clear niggas. Nah, he should have just autoed the Nexus. Hats off to Benches, told him TP in and hit Nexus, no hesitation, into first.
Oh, what a hook from KB.
Big hook!
There's the precursor we were looking for.
I didn't see the Vantage ult in that one, but I'm assuming it was there since that's what I'm supposed to talk about. But nice engage there from KB. Unfortunate that Jinx was on her own there for INT. Gonna spell the Baron for FF15 and potentially the end of this game. See if they want to try to push it down or if they want to go for this Dragon Soul first. He lies? Who lies?
Looks like they just want to walk it down mid right now. See if they can thread another pick, at least make at least retreat to his base.
Yep, looking for this mid inhib. Pretty good time to do it since Jinx is still down for 10 seconds.
Destroyed.
Ventage ulting while the enemy team is out of range, but the engage coming from Salt also gets rooted. Smoothly ulting Fox to keep him alive, but then Omega takes him down, but with no defense, the Nexus will fall. Well played FF15, taking down the undefeated team in INT.
Yep, that's a big upset there. Pulls you guys even, and I think actually gives you the lead, I guess, because the head-to-head both sitting at 4-1. I believe, is that true, or is sorry, I'm saying that. Is that mistaken?
They're
Where's
3
my
and 2.
scoreboard? Oh, there's 3 and 2, but still huge. Trying to close that gap, pulls them back down for the rest of the league. So my apologies there. Yeah,
Hey.
3 and 2.
You did the Lord's work. You took down the undefeated team. No more undefeated teams remaining. And
That's what we like to see.
let me make a poll real quick, so you can see everyone vote for MVP Ventage with that endgame ultimate.
So yeah, he's pulling that up, and but yeah, what a good little series here. Just the 2 games, but very back and forth games. Definitely bloody. didn't quite hit our quota of 2 kills per minute, but it's a 40-minute game, a little bit long for you guys, but 60 kills. Definitely the back and forth, the seesawing. I like to see a gold graph of that at some point.
Thank God Deity
If
wasn't
Vintage
there.
has it.
Listen, Deity not being there was just all part of your game plan, and you executed it fantastically. Okay.
Yeah, Deity may ask for a scrim rematch here, so might get to do that now since I think that's the only time you guys play the season. Yep.
They can still meet in the playoffs.
They could meet in the playoffs, but just been like in the next week or so. They can always scrim again. Very close series. I think they both found out a lot about their own teams.
I had an entire draft strat around Deity, and Smoothie says, "Yeah, he is being subbed tonight. Yeah, he is on vacation.
Well,
At least for this week.
don't throw it away. You can keep that, and
Yeah.
again,
Now you have
tuck that away.
secrets. Now you have secret strats for when you meet them in the finals. You know.
They
Right now,
think they're
Bench
ready
is
for you.
sitting with the one MVP vote. We gotta get these votes in, people. Come on now.
My bad. My bad.
I'm gonna give it to the salty boy. Because he thinks he's not important, but we all know he the most important.
I also gave it to the Salt, so it's the 2 production admins versus everybody else so far.
Oh,
HYG
3 more
Smoothie
votes
vote
coming
for
in.
himself. No, I'm just kidding, just kidding. But HYG Smoothie picking up a vote.
Bench is saying got 2. We're 2-2. Got some tiebreakers. There we go. 1 more for Salt. 1 to 2 to 3. As we got about a minute left. Get your voices heard. Don't be a dope. Go vote. Hello, I voted for Bentage. See, I always voted for my teammates when I would get an MVP vote, and then that person would win because they voted for themselves as well. I'd be like, I see, I see.
Yeah, I always have to give it to Beard or Insert, and that last season on Unbreakable Will, and then season 1 didn't get a lot of chances to be voted MVP.
Right. Now we're back to 3-3. Votes coming close to the end. It was a bloody series for certain. Not as bloody as some. But
Yeah, not taking the record on kills per minute by any means, but very entertaining.
as we end with the
And
tie, 3 for both Salt and Bentage. Gotta call it a night. Go pick up my mom from the bar. Well, you have fun. Salt, if you're around and want to do the post-game interview real quick, hop on in here.
none of them can talk. I
Oh yeah, he can't
do,
talk. That's
do we
true.
get Smoothie?
Smoothie, you're the default victor. Get in here. Jump somewhere in the Discord. I'll drag you up.
That's how they get that's the true teamwork right there. They get 2 of them to tie, don't show up, they get the third one represented.
It's just because we know Smoothie is top, and top is really the most important. So it was always the play. Move to where are we? Are we in casting or production?
I was gonna say it's pro production.
Hello.
Hello.
Congratulations on coming in third in the MVP vote.
Hell yeah. Yeah, but no, arguably the most important person didn't get voted for, and that was Fox.
Ah, true. Well, I didn't vote for Fox because he was not in the chat as far as I could tell.
Yeah.
But definitely was doing a good job. Going a little aggressive at times, but definitely killing that ADC role for you guys.
Played well.
Yeah, I think trying to call the Fox call there. I think if he'd had a few more opportunities of being 1-on-1, especially in the Draven game, would have ended a little differently. But it ended up being three versus one more often than he would like to see. But absorbing that pressure, Again, that's what you did a lot of the time, matching the Jax in game 2 as that Jax got big and you're like, I'm not even dying. Like, how was that matchup for you?
I mean, I thought once he got Bork, I was just gonna lose, and then KB is like, Smoothie, you always could just get Athamas. I'm like, you know what? You're right. I'm getting
Yeah.
Athamas now.
That item is
And
very
then it
strong.
made the matchup a little bit easier, but I mean, I'm not gonna outpush him, but I'm gonna just delay him from doing anything.
How are they feeling about Go Kings this weekend with the new lineup? How are you feeling about Go Kings this weekend with the new lineup?
Our fans want to know.
The fans want to know.
Fans want to know, eh?
Definitely not one in particular. Salt said he was the one who told you to get it.
Was it Salt? I don't remember. I was sleeping. I woke up midway through that game. I was like, oh wait, they're streaming our games. Let's go.
Haha.
Um, uh, it'll be interesting. I haven't seen Doom Vanilla play in a long time.
Yeah, I was specking a little bit of a scrim they did against HYG. They were definitely looking ready to rumble. So definitely got to be ready for him.
Yeah. Like obviously, hearing some side notes from the HYG game, it seems that they have a decent grasp on an early game, but they might struggle to end games or play with lead. So
You get to go against the hard way in that top lane.
yeah.
And you finally got to play your Jarvan you've been threatening all season. How was that?
Fun. I had a lot of fun playing Jarvan. I ban it before season and then don't play it, and people like don't ban it for me, and then I play it once, and now it's never going to be picked again.
Allegedly.
Allegedly.
I guess now I know Malphite's a pick you'll play it into. So
Yeah.
writing down notes.
Quite a schedule for your guys' team. You go from facing the number 1 undefeated team to the revamped, sorry Beard, last place team. So you can't get too high, can't get too low. Gotta stay consistent week to week. Don't turn into their first win. Don't let them knock you off.
Although if you do, you'll keep them in playoff contentions. So you know.
That's true. We do like to see that. We do like to see competitive games each and every week. Definitely don't want people.
I haven't plugged our Twitch this whole time. Hey, everyone who's still watching, if you have a Prime or want to sub, we'll appreciate it and give you at least 30 days of love.
Oh, that reminds me of. I have like what 10 months sub now.
Oh yeah, we appreciate it. That's 10 months of love you've received. Challenge accepted. All right.
There it is, baby.
Noise. Salt's ready to end next week apparently, so you gotta watch out for that.
You think he hasn't already?
Oh, you're right. You're right.
That's like, I'll always go back to the Kane games in the first week.
Win trading.
Where he didn't get form on Kane until like 30 minutes.
He just knew he needs to end to get you guys motivated, so really he's doing it for the team. But yeah, well, best of luck in your remaining weeks coming. You guys looking strong, and we'll look forward towards how playoffs are looking in the next couple of weeks in this year.
We just need to have that redemption against Kraken Slayers?
Nah. You don't need any redemption. It's fine.
Alright, GG's.
Yeah, man. GG's, well played. And thank you everyone for watching. We appreciate y'all being here, and we will catch you next time. Have a good night.
Billows blow over mountainside, forging the might of the Mjolnir. Fanning flames of the powerful, dwarven hammer single